In the realm where shadows whisper and power lies in the silence of the forest, a legend awaits to arise. This isn't just a build guide, no, it's the essence of transformation, the journey from a mortal plane to the ethereal echo of vengeance. Today we channel the spirit of Sylvanas herself, diving into the abyss, emerged cloaked in the mantle of the Dark Ranger. With arrows stepped in the darkness and a will that bends the very shadows to our command, we step beyond the veil. Join me as we transcend mere strategy to embrace the very essence of power. Welcome to the Dark Ranger build guide, where legends are reborn and the night itself bows before our might. As we weave through the tapestry of night, binding its essence to our will, our journey commences from various corners of Azeroth. Through the starting points, diverged, guided by the celestial whispers of the night sky, our paths converge towards a singular, dark destiny. The stars above, ancient and unyielding, illuminating our path, reveal the pivotal abilities and talents that will define our ascent into the darkness. In the twilight's embrace, our journey into the night begins with command over the fallen as we dominate undead. The darkness coalesces into Shadowbolt, an extension of our will, so to say, striking with the precision and chill of Winter's Bite. Our arsenal is further refined with the swift release of Autoshot and the empowering aspect of the Hawk, each arrow a testament to our resolve, each hit as cold, as unforgiving as he was to us. As the midnight hour approaches, our mastery deepens. Shadow Arrow and Blood Arrows become the heralds of our wrath, their flight silent yet deadly. With Shadow Artillery, we unleash devastation, a shadowed barrage that knows no equal, all while enveloped in the impenetrable shadow form. This is our moment of true dominion, where light yields to the dark. And in the waning hours, as dawn's threat looms, our powers crescendos. Nightfall ushers in the era of unparalleled shadow bolts, each cast darker echoes of our might. The Necromancer's touch enhances our Blood Arrow, infusing it with life-draining potency. Mental quickness sharpens our minds, stealing us from the battles that stretches into the endless night. With Deathbringer, we channel our unyielding vengeance, a relentless force against all who stand against us. Dark arrows cut through the darkness in silent vow of retribution, while Molten Core ignites the fury within, bolstering our Shadow Artilleries into a relentless storm that rains judgment upon those who dare defy us. Weaving into the tapestry of our journey, the mystic enchants stand as powerful allies, silent yet potent forces that enhance our command over the night. Each scroll, a conduit of ancient power, bolsters our resolve, sharpens our abilities, allowing us to transcend the limitation of mere mortals. With 17 slots at our disposal, we strategically allocate these enchants to maximize our dominion over Shadow and Blood. Careful aim, thrice inscribed, transforms intellect into unbridled attack power. The mind's keen edge becomes the bow's relentless force, each shot imbued with precision and might of a calculated intellect. Soul Siphon, also thrice chosen, augments the veracity of Blood Arrow. This enchant draws forth the essence of our foes, ensuring that each Crimson Bolt not only strikes but devours. Its power amplifies only by the life it leeches. Lunar Guidance, in its triple manifestation, channels the celestial wisdom of the moon. A portion of our intellect is alchemized into spell damage, the arcane and lunar entwined in a dance of destruction, enhancing our spells with the moon's ethereal might. Stabbed in the dark, embraced threefold, merges the ferocity of attack power with the malevolence of Shadow Bolt. This union of shadow and might elevates our bolts to harbingers of oblivion, the darkness deepened by the strength of our resolve. Wizard's Drain Life, thrice invoked, bestows upon our Blood Arrow the dual boon of spell damage amplification and mana restoration. With each release, the arrows not only seeks life but replenish our own, a cycle of consumption and rejuvenation that sustains our onslaught. Dream State, a singular charm, serves as a wellspring of mana recovery. In the heat of battle, it ensures our reservoirs are replenished and steady stream that feeds our spells, allowing the night to stretch on endless and unyielding. And lastly, the darkness. Singular yet profound, deepens our shadow damage. Each spell casts a darker echo of wrath. This enchantment, subtle in its count but vast in impact, ensures that our shadows are not merely cast but carved into the fabric of reality, a testament to our power. These mystic enchants, carefully selected and strategically applied, fortify our journey through the night. They are silent whispers in the dark, the unseen hand that guides our arrows, and the shadow that deepens our spell. With these ancient scrolls as our allies, we walk the path of the Dark Ranger, unstoppable, untraceable, and unforgiving. But, dear friends, as the shadow lengthens and the moon casts its guiding light, remember, your journey into the night has merely begun. To truly master the darkness and channel the inner power of the Banshee Queen herself, a labyrinth of talent and abilities lies before you. Though we traverse this path together, remember the night is vast and our time is fleeting, so we won't have time to cover everything. But let us delve into the abilities that beckon you to master the night. Arcane Bullet and Arcane Shot slice through the silence with precision, their arcane energy seeking the heart of darkness. Multi-shot allows you to strike not one but many, weaving a tapestry of shadow arrows across the battlefield. And these hunter shots will also grant you the ability to gain more shadow shells that allows you to fire off more shadow artilleries to dominate the battlefield. Venturing deeper into the abyss, we uncover abilities that stand as monuments to the Dark Ranger's power. Shadow Fury, an area of effect ability that demands pure shadow and shadow crash in your talents to unleash its full wrath upon the shadows. Shadowburn sears a path through your foes, a single target spell that ensnares them with corruption if corrupting shadows is among the draft talents. Poison, a subtle yet potent enchant for your bow, whispering death with each arrow loosed. Rockbiter weapon transforms your staff into a conduit of raw power, amplifying your attack power to unleash more devastating shots. Seed of Corruption, a harbinger of devastation, blossom violently amidst your enemies, its power magnified by the dark synergy of your talents and mystic enchants. And now to the talents of the constellation that guide our way through the tapestry of night. Shadow Embrace, improved Shadow Bolt, empowered corruption, biting drain, corrupting shadow, shadow inflame, and lastly, generic shadow damage talents. Among the myriad stars, some shines with an unparalleled brilliance, guiding us towards our ultimate ascension. Unbounded Deathbringer whispers of a chance to unleash shadow damage with each arrow hitting the enemy, resonating with our darkest desire. Everlasting Affliction ensures the eternal dance of shadow arrow and corruption, sustained by the relentless barrage of shadow bow. Death's Embrace amplifies our dark arts, each spell woven with the essence of life itself. Pure Shadow and Shadow Crash needs to be a symphony dancing together. When united, they unlock the full maelstrom of Shadow Fury, a cornerstone of our might. And lastly, remember, as you tread this path illuminated by the stars above, remember to seek the talents that resonate with your very core. Aim for those that enhance critical strike rating, convert your intellect to spell power, and ensures your aim is always true. And lastly, among the constellation of power, find a talent that elevate your critical strike to devastating tempests of shadows and fury. In the dance of shadows and stars, your path unfolds. Embrace the darkness, dear friends, and let the night become your greatest ally. But how does it become your greatest ally? As dawn approaches, allow me to extend a final helping hand, delving into a few specific abilities and talents crucial for mastering the Dark Ranger. Understanding these will be pivotal in harnessing the full potential of this formidable build. Let's start with 2 essential talents and 3 pivotal abilities. Dark Arrows and Necromancer's Touch are talents, Blood Arrow, Shadow Arrow and Shadow Artillery for the abilities. Dark Arrows is fundamental, activating and granting you 5 stacks Dark Arrows buff each time you deal damage with Shadow Bolt. This mechanism emphasizes the importance of initiating combat with Shadow Arrow, which triggers Shadow Trance for an instant Shadow Bolt cast and applying a dot to your target. Upon requiring Dark Arrows, you can expend stacks through Hunter Shots, Blood Arrow or Shadow Arrows. These abilities will then unleash additional shot, dealing 80% of your bow's damage as shadow damage and earning you the final part of the Dark Arrows talent, Shadow Shells. Shadow Shells can accumulate up to 10 times, offering an alternative to the 45-second cooldown of the Shadow Artillery. When you have 3 Shadow Shells, you can fire off a Shadow Artillery, but it should only be done when you have 3 Shadow Shells and the Molten Core talent active. Then you bombard your target and surround the enemies with shadow damage and applying a lasting dot. Notably, the Shadow and Blood Arrow are considered Warlock abilities, not Hunter abilities. And the Shadow Artillery is considered a Hunter abilities. And this should always be kept in mind whenever you're trying to scale one of them. The last talent that you must master is Necromancer's Touch. It enhances Blood Arrow by 15% for each special ability hit by your Dominate Undead, stacking up to 10 times. This talent encourages the strategic use of Blood Arrow to maximize the damage output. For your Dominate Undead, seek out a Wailing Ancestor or similar being in locations like Agamant's Mill in Trifle's Glades or Plaguewood in Eastern Plaguelands. These abilities would be crucial in your dominion over the night. Understanding when and how to effectively deploy these abilities and talents can be complex. To aid in this, I've created a WeGoro plugin for seamless integration and tracking, ensuring you never lose sight of your Dark Arsenal's full potential. The way you will find it is basically following this link that I've put in the description for you. And whenever you have it, this is how it will look in-game. You simply click the copy import string, you go into your Ascension, you go to your WeGoros, and then you copy paste it in. As I already have it, it states this, but basically you import down here. And voila, you will have it right here ready for you. Whenever you then start attacking, you can see as I use my Wailing Ancestor, it grants me Necromancer's Touch on my target. It shows whenever I have my Shadow Trance and Molten Core abilities. If I fire off the Shadow Bolt, you can see I get Dark Arrows. Whenever I fire off my Blood Arrow, whenever it ends, it will consume the Necromancer stacks and I have the Shadow Shell. So again, I fire it off, I have my Shadow Trance, I have my Necromancer's Touch, Dark Arrows, Molten Core and Shadow Shells. Whenever we then fire off few Hunter abilities, you can see it going down. We use our Shadow Bolt, gain up 5 stacks again, and then we have the Shadow Shell, 4 stacks here, and you can click it and it will go down and it will trigger the Shadow Artillery. And that's how you play the Dark Ranger. If the stars guiding you through the night have been of any help to you, consider subscribing for more content as we edge closer to the trilogy's conclusion in the next upcoming video. As dawn breaks, our journey tonight reaches its end. This build, as smooth as a night sky, is designed to inspire your inner Banshee Queen, and I hope it did. Stay legendary.